I've always wondered, what if all the Digimon anime took place within the same timeline? The same exact timeline. There is a lot of evidence that this could be possible, as some animes that aren't in the same universe are like far apart from, like, as if the Digimon franchise became unpopular as for the Tamer universe. So let's get into the video. Okay, so first of all, we got the Digimon Adventure film. So most people would call it a prologue or a pilot, but I'm just gonna call it a film. So basically, this one's very obvious. We all know, based on the calendar and the episode of the Digimon Adventure series, that it takes place in 1999. And in the same series, they state that took place about 4 years ago. So therefore, or that the Digimon Adventure film took place in around 1995. For these two, just as stated, a Digimon Adventure took place in 1999, and Digimon Adventure 02 takes place three years after the Digimon Adventure series. Therefore, Digimon Adventure takes 1999 spot, and Digimon 02 takes place 2002 through 2003s. Another short but more complex one is Digimon Adventure Try. This one, it'd be hard to find evidence to see where it took place during the Digimon Adventure timeline. And so I have to Google it from the wiki, and it said that takes place in 2005, 6 years after it. Therefore, meaning that it took place 2 years after Digimon Adventure 02. 02, the beginnings, already stated take place in 2012, and knowing that Davis is about 3 years younger than Tai, because he's the same age as Tai was when he's in Digimon Adventure 02 than when Tai was when he was in Digimon Adventure, I'd say that Davis is 3 years younger than Tai, therefore making Last Evolution and Kizuna taking place in 2009, making both the movies taking place a decade after their anime took place. Massive time skip. About 16 years have passed for the Digimon Adventure 02 epilogue, which takes place in 2028. And this states that TK wrote mangas about their adventures. Therefore, they could be turned into an anime, I'd say, about two years later, and 3 years for 02. Therefore, Takado it'd probably take 2 more years for them to get a card game. Therefore, Takado, I'd say that he'd do it around the time the card game is made. Therefore, I could state that Digimon Tamers takes place in about 2033. Digimon Frontier already has evidence of being in the same universe as Tamers, with it being in the franchise, because I can remember that. I forget which exact episode. I remember Zoe having a flashback when she's with her friends in another country or something. Them going shopping and they find a Wormon keychain, which wasn't unnoticed, and they didn't know that was Digimon related. Therefore, it probably means that Digimon was dead, as in franchise dead, like not popular. So I'd say it'd be at least 20 years later, because Digimon is not too of a popular franchise in the anime, considering probably be taken over by something else, like a like Tamagotchi or something. From here on out, or animes that I haven't seen in dub at least, only a little bit of, or clips at least. So basically, that means a lot of this won't be very evidential. So I'll have to do it based on what I know about the series. Okay, so now we have Digimon Data Squad. I'd say that it takes place at least 9 years after, because there are only 5 kids who went to the digital world in Frontier, and they probably never spoken to it due to their digivices being gone as soon as they return to the real world. Okay, now it's Cross Wars. I think it takes place a little bit. It expands from 1 to 3 seasons. 2 to 3, actually, because I know there's more than 2. So I'd say it takes at least 4 years to fully complete it. In other words, I'd say that the first season of Cross Wars would take place about, say, 12 years after the events of Digimon Savers, making it take place in about 2072. Jeez, I never realized how late these timelines get. Since the next season's more unknown and the and the one after that being the final one, and I don't really care too much about. I'm too lazy to do any more work, so I'm just gonna, So that's the complete timeline. I know all of you, a few, because I'm not very popular in the comments, will go up there and say, "You forgot 2020. You forgot the reboot. You forgot 2020." That'd be super hard to fit into this timeline, considering it's spitting all over it. It takes place in 2020, which would be super hard to logically fit it in there, considering they all live in same locations, blah, blah, blah. It'd be super hard.